All right, so today we're going to do 23A and 23B. 23A is discrete random variables. So we got to figure out if the variable is continuous or discrete. Continuous, there's going to be no stops or gaps. So like height or weight, you don't just jump from 4 foot to 5 foot. You got to go all the way in between. Discrete, there's gaps. So like counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Then we're going to have to deal with probability of outcomes using sample space or tree diagrams, just like last chapter, to figure out probabilities. So here is a probability distribution. A couple things to note about this. These probabilities should always add to 1. If they don't, something's wrong. Also, probability can't be bigger than 1 or negative. So it has to be in between 0 and 1 for the probabilities. Here's a little example. So suppose the probability that Batman catches a criminal is 80%. That X be the number of criminals Batman catches if he goes out 3 times. So the outcomes, he can catch no criminals, 1 criminal, 2 criminals, or 3 criminals when he does this. I personally like to do a tree diagram to see the probabilities. So I drew one out here. It'll just take a second to get it all in place. So there you can see it goes out 3 times. Each one of these is the 3 times. So he could catch the criminal all 3 times. Catch, catch, not catch, catch, not catch, not catch, and so on. So then going through, the probability of catching all 3 would be 0.512. To do that, you multiply 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8. So you just multiply along the branches to get the end probability of that result happening. So now once we're here, we got our full tree diagram filled in. We can fill out the probabilities. So the first one, probability of not catching any criminals, is right here. It's just this one option where you catch none. Then the next one, probability of catching all 3, catch, 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 0.512. Now to get the other ones, you got to add up catching twice. So there's 3 outcomes where you catch 2 criminals, and there's also 3 outcomes where you catch 1 criminal. So you add those 3 up to get the other 2. And to check to make sure you did everything right, you can add all these up, and you should get 1, which you do if you add them up. So basically right now we're making tree diagrams or sample spaces, figuring out probabilities of things happening, and filling in a probability table. If you have any questions, please let me know.